Have you ever wondered, what exactly is cancer? Is it a disease? A syndrome? Why does it suddenly appear in someone who looked perfectly healthy and then spread like wildfire? Today, we're diving into one of the most mysterious and feared conditions in the world, cancer. We'll unpack what cancer really is, how it starts deep inside your cells, how it outsmarts your immune system, creates its own blood supply, and spreads across the body like an invader conquering territory. And here's the most shocking part. Cancer doesn't appear overnight. It grows silently, slowly, and intelligently, long before symptoms show up. So if you want to understand what cancer is, how it forms, and why scientists still call it one of the most complex biological events in the human body, stay with me. This might be the most eye-opening video you'll ever watch about your health. Before we begin, make sure you like this video, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and share it with someone who deserves real knowledge. And feel free to leave a comment below. Let's learn together. What exactly is cancer? Disease or syndrome? Cancer is not just one disease. It is a group of related diseases, over 100 different types. Some scientists call cancer a disease. Others call it a syndrome, meaning a collection of processes and abnormalities happening at once. The most accurate way to define it is this. Cancer is a condition where cells grow uncontrollably, refuse to die when they should, and invade surrounding tissues and organs. Every cell in your body has a life cycle, division, growth, and a programmed death. This controlled cycle keeps your body healthy, balanced, and functioning. But in cancer, cells break the rules. They stop obeying signals. They stop dying when they should. They multiply without control. Cancer is essentially cells that go rogue. How does cancer start? The first mutation. Cancer begins at the microscopic level, inside the DNA of a single cell. Every day, your body makes millions of new cells. Sometimes mistakes happen during cell division. Usually, your body corrects the mistake or destroys the damaged cell. But sometimes, a mistake, called a mutation, slips through. Then another mutation, then another, and another. And eventually, the cell becomes rebellious. It refuses to follow the normal cell cycle. It refuses to die. And instead, it begins multiplying endlessly. This is how cancer begins. Not as a sudden tumor, but as mutations accumulating over time until the cell loses control. How cancer evades the cell cycle. Normal cells have checkpoints, like security gates, to control growth. Cancer cells disable these checkpoints. They ignore stop signals and create continuous divide, divide, divide commands. Imagine a car with no brakes, a stuck accelerator, and no way to turn the engine off. That is a cancer cell. Tumor formation, the silent colony. As these rogue cells multiply, they form a mass of cells called a tumor. Not all tumors are cancerous. Some are benign and don't spread. But malignant tumors? Those are the dangerous ones. They invade nearby tissues, destroy healthy cells, disrupt organs, and prepare to spread. Cancer cells are smart, shockingly smart. When they grow large enough, they demand food and oxygen to continue multiplying, so they signal the body to grow new blood vessels directly into the tumor. This process is called angiogenesis. Think of it like cancer building its own highway system to steal nutrients. Without angiogenesis, tumors could not grow beyond a tiny size. But wait, doesn't cancer hate oxygen? You may have heard the phrase, cancer hates oxygen. This is only partially true and commonly misunderstood. Cancer cells prefer low oxygen environments, known as hypoxic areas. Why? Because low oxygen triggers signals that help cancer survive, grow, and spread. However, cancer still uses oxygen and blood supply to grow aggressively. It doesn't hate oxygen. It exploits oxygen when available and adapts when it's not. Cancer cells are extremely adaptable, like a criminal who survives whether in daylight or darkness. Outsmarting the immune system. Your immune system is powerful. It can recognize abnormal cells and destroy them. Every day, your immune system kills potential cancer cells. Yes, daily, but cancer evolves. It learns how to hide from the immune system. It releases chemicals that turn immune cells off. It can even disguise itself as a normal cell, like a thief wearing the uniform of a security guard. This ability to trick immunity is one reason cancer is so difficult to defeat. Metastasis, the deadliest stage. The most dangerous phase of cancer is metastasis, when cancer cells break away and travel through blood or lymph to other parts of the body. They settle in new organs, lungs, liver, bones, brain, and start new tumors. At this point, cancer becomes system-wide, and this is where cancer becomes extremely life-threatening. Final thoughts. The truth about cancer. Cancer is not a punishment, not a curse, not a single disease. It is a complex biological process that can happen to any human body. But understanding it empowers us. Knowledge helps us make better choices. And science continues to bring hope. So take care of your body, feed your cells, reduce toxic exposures. Protect your immune system, live intentionally, and most importantly, stay informed. If this video helped you understand cancer better, hit like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs clarity, not fear. Your support helps spread truth, knowledge, and hope. Thank you for watching, and remember, health begins with awareness.